So we got this special third coast meeting because we normally record on Sundays, but today is Wednesday.
Are we live? Yeah, we live.
The day after the election. Guys, how we feeling? Donald J. Trump is our 47th president.
Yeah, man. You would think that of all, let's not even go into facts yet. Just the press. Let's talk about pre-campaign press. You know, you had all them indictments and impeachment and all this and that, guilty. So it had all of that still looming over this man's head, technically. And he won office. Then you got obviously fake assassination attempt. This man is in office. Oh, they're eating the cats and the dogs. But he's in office. Bro, America is a joke. America is a joke. Yeah. Already took away. I want to open the floor. I just have a lot to say on it. But yeah, Ryan, what you got, man?
Bro, I'm honestly numb. Like, I saw this coming. Like, there were so many. Like, first off, American people are dumb.
Yeah.
American people do what they're told. The average person.
Yeah.
Do what they're told. Yeah. And they like the sideshow that is Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. They like what he represents. My thing is, I didn't necessarily like either candidate, to be honest with you. And I did not vote. I registered to vote a long time ago and forgot that I registered in Austin. And when I went to go do the voting things, it was like a time period where we had to do it so many days before early voting. I thought I could just do it there. Yeah. Turns out that was false. So, yeah, I wasn't able to vote. But to be honest with you, I didn't see a purpose, to be honest. Because, number one, Kamala came into the race way too late to really stake her claim. First, you had Bernie. Then, midway through, three-quarters of the way through, they decided to pull out, and then they put her up front. And then to pander the way that they did to the celebrities and the artists to try to get out there, I think too late. On top of, we still live in a man-driven society. There are a lot of men who are uncomfortable regardless of credentials of having a woman above them calling the shots. A lot of them feel they're too emotional. They base decisions on emotions, and they're not able to withstand hard times, which is completely inaccurate. Are women more emotional than men? Yes, typically, because men are more practical and more logical in the way that they think and the way they lead with their emotions versus on the emotional side. So that for sure kind of pissed me off. And then for the social media sphere to act like it's black men, where were the issue of why Kamala lost? It's like, did you look at the exit polls?
Right.
Like, it screams exactly who's responsible for this.
Yeah.
Loudly.
Latinos.
Latino
men and white women.
Those were the ones that showed up and showed out, which is crazy because Trump ran his whole campaign on deportation. So, like, for me, it gives off that maybe these people feel like they want that quote unquote white privilege, or they think they're a part of that circle or that inner group.
Because they call it white adjacent.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't want to be looped in with African Americans because they feel like it's the bottom of the totem pole. Yeah. There's racism within even the own Latino like culture.
Yeah.
My cousins talk about it all the time. Like, I see it. I grew up around it. So, like, it's even worse when it comes to us. It's like, oh no, negrita? No. Ain't no way. So, I don't know, bro. I feel like the police are going to be emboldened to do whatever they want. My thing is, I'm about to just make my paper, stay out the way, and then wait this 4 years out and not have to deal with this sideshow ever again. Hopefully.
How you feeling over there, Ray?
Yeah, so I got a couple of things that I think are why, this happened. This being Donald Trump being elected president. So, one, I agree with you, Ryan. The way Kamala entered the race was kind of sus. Because it was Biden at first. All of a sudden, Biden's not fit. And then she was just placed there. Like, we didn't vote, for a nominee the way we voted Biden as a nominee. So, the way she got there, I feel like was a little sus. So, then, for my personal opinion as well, I think you have to think about the voting class and who's voting, right? And the way they think about the way the government runs. Now, we know the government doesn't run this way, but the way they view it is, right now, the cost of everything is high. Housing is in a crisis. Inflation, et cetera, right? We're in wars. There's unrest in, the Middle East. Because, the President of the United States is also a global impact, right? So you have all that going on, and it's while Biden is in charge. And so people aren't thinking, well, the Senate is mostly Republican, or the House is mostly Republican, so it's hard for them to do things. They're not thinking, oh, the crisis that we're in is what we inherited from Trump. This is because of him, and we're trying to fix it. But your voting class, regular run-of-the-mill person is not thinking that way. They're thinking, you're in charge, things are bad, it's your responsibility to fix it. And in 4 years, they did not fix it. Not to point blame or anything, it's just the facts are the facts. We are still dealing with the effects of what Trump did. And in 4 years, they didn't rectify it. It's really that sometimes that black and white for most voters. So now you have to think about the Democratic voters who did not turn out to vote this year, because numbers showed there was about 16 million Democrats that didn't vote. Mm-hmm. So what happened? I believe that a culmination of the way she got the nomination, the way things have been for the past 4 years, and also the fact that there was really nothing said that made people believe that they were going to change things. Like, they gave policy, right? But then it all turned back, because it's like, well, you've been here 4 years. Why are we to believe that if we give you another 4 years? Because I think she messed up. Somebody asked her a question like, would you change anything that Biden has done? She was like, no. Well, you can't say that. Whether it's true or not, whether y'all were on the right track and y'all just needed some more time to get things straight or not, you can't say that if you're trying to appease to the voter. I don't feel like they did a great job appeasing to what the voter wanted to hear from them. We got a lot of celebrities pulling up. We got a lot of rallies. We got a lot of talking shit about Donald Trump and his supporters. But you didn't convince us that things were going to be better for the next 4 years. Now, do I agree that, Trump was the better choice? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I also don't think the Democrats did enough. Yeah. They leaned on the fact that people were going to just think that Trump was so bad, forgetting that we had 4 years where it really wasn't that bad. No. It was comical because he would say stupid stuff. Of course, we went through COVID. But that wasn't in his control. Of course,
police brutality, like spike.
That was big in Obama's term. That's why I was pissed off at Obama.
It happened under Trump's too, bro.
Yes, that's not what I'm saying. Because it's the same thing I just talked about with the fact that we inherited Trump's economics. Trump also inherited that police brutality issue because Obama never rectified it. Like that had been going. Like Tamir Rice, that was Obama's thing, and everything that happened subsequent from that. So it wasn't like it just started when Trump got in office. True. It had been going on, right? Yeah. So I can't put that on Trump. He didn't help, but
yeah,
it has been what it has been. Hell, it's still going on. They just don't talk about it as much. I feel like people are getting desensitized. But to get back to my point, I just don't feel like they did enough to convince people who were already weary of her as a candidate. People who are already weary of her as a candidate, weary of the Democratic Party as a whole, because nothing changed in 4 years. Also, I always bring up the Hillary race where she won the popular vote. Like, she got the numbers, but the Electoral College won it for Trump. I feel like that's in the back of people's minds. She was definitely in the back of mine. So I wasn't surprised. If I remember correctly, on wax, I predicted that Trump was going to win. You remember that, Ryan?
Yeah, okay. I predicted the same thing.
So yeah, it was, and I just saw it. I saw this coming because it was like, y'all not doing enough. Democrats not doing it. Like, they're still playing by the same old playbook, and they think it's going to work. You got a lot of young people who do not believe in the system. You have to do something different, and they're not doing anything different. So,
did people forget January 6th? Like, that happened.
Yeah,
they don't care.
Do people forget he's a 2-time convicted felon? Like,
they don't care.
They don't care.
Like, do y'all realize if you have a felony, you can't even get a job at like McDonald's, Jack in the Box, but you can go be president, and then enact laws and propose laws that affects people's lives every day, but you can't go get no job at Jack in the Box and make a living for yourself. Do you hear how absurd that is? And people are okay with that. So you telling me you're okay by having a swindler, a liar, rapist that's running your company?
And then to speak to your
that's insane.
To speak to your whole Latino point, a lot of them, because I saw a video of this too, a lot of them feel like, I made it, that's enough.
Yep.
It's very like entitled. Like, I'm better, or I'm here now. If more of you come, you're gonna make this like where we came from. No more. That's how they feel. That's why they vote that way. And then you also have to think about, it wasn't just
self-interest.
It wasn't just Mexican immigrants. It's a whole lot of immigrants that they talking about deporting.
Yeah,
that's big facts.
Yep.
I mean, they even talked about Puerto Rico, talking about being a floating trash can. Like, it's
insane.
That's insane. But people like the flair. People are attracted to it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
And you know another thing that's crazy? Looking at the percentage of the votes, how much of the percentage of the population white people make up versus the people of color, black people and people of color.
Oh, tiny. I mean, we are tiny.
Yeah. So it's really, now it's up. I mean, it's sad to say, but it's like we was really leaning on the white women, bro. They was the one that's supposed to get us there.
Ain't no white woman gonna put a black woman ahead of them.
Man,
they rather a black man, but not a black woman. And technically, she's not black, but she's not. She's of Indian.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that one alone. But I hear you though.
Her father's Jamaican, but he's not black. Just like you can be.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Because exactly, I've always heard that
It's his nationality.
Whoa.
Is Jamaican.
Jamaican Irish.
Jamaican Irish, but he is not a black man.
Understood. Wow.
So it's cool if you want to say woman of color, cool. But we say black woman. I know. Okay. Well, what is sister at? What am I at? What auntie at? What uncle at? You know. But I could care less, right? Like that wasn't nothing that would waver my decision or anything like that. But for the technicalities people
it was a lot of people out there.
For people like that, yeah, they got a big
them.
problem with it. Like I had Judge O'Brown calling around, like being crazy.
He
with
was
it.
out of pocket.
Like way out of pocket. But like
Judge O'Brown was out of pocket.
Because that's when he dropped the Montel Jordan bomb.
Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he said it multiple times in multiple different avenues.
Different
Like, it wasn't.
platforms.
Yeah, it was not just a one-time interview. Like my man was in front of a crowd, going off.
Like that in itself was like,
I'm
okay.
sorry, I gotta go off the rails just a little bit. Speaking of judges going off, bro, have y'all seen Judge Mathis lately?
Yeah, trying to get his wife back.
No.
He got him back.
I'm talking about his show.
Oh no. Well, him and his wife got a divorce.
Neither.
And he's been trying to get her back.
Did he get her back? You said he got her back?
Yeah, he got her back.
Amen. Okay,
Saw a
but
report about a couple of days ago.
Judge O'Brown's new show, bro. He messy as heck.
Who? Judge O'Brown?
Yes,
Mathis.
bro. I'm sorry, Judge Mathis.
Okay.
Judge Mathis. Bro, this lady had an addiction to shopping, right? Mm-hmm. Judge Mathis kept calling her a crackhead and a dope fiend. He's like, no, that's what I'm saying. One addiction is worse than the other one. You addicted to shopping. Some people addicted to drinking. Some people addicted to drugs. Y'all crackheads. Yeah, so you was a crackhead. You was a dope fiend. Go on, say it. The first step to moving forward and getting the help you need is admitting that you're a crackhead. So go on, say it. Well, I'm a crackhead. I was like, yo. Then it was it was the same case, but it was the father. The father was suing the mother or whatever, and they had divorced a long time ago because she was addicted to shopping. But he was like, you need to leave this lady alone. Y'all divorced a long time ago. Why don't you get you a young thing? He's like, you got to pay. How old are you? He said, I'm 71. Yeah, you got to pay. You are a sugar daddy. I was like, yo.
Wow, dude.
You just want it for free? No, you're just younger. You're going to have to pay. It's like, wow. All right, Judge Mathis. But anyway, I'm sorry. I just brought that memory in my head.
No worse.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Like, it's.
I think the only good thing about this is he can't run again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. We got 4 years. Y'all buckle up. We're going to have to deal with the racists. We're going to have to deal with the Proud Boys. We're going to have to deal with the overt racism in the workplace. We're going to have to deal with all that. Like, I had somebody walk up to me. One of the kids was like, hey, Trump won. I'm like, you're Mexican, right? And you're an EB student, right? Like, your parents don't speak English, right? Like, I know that I'm going to leave it alone, big dog. You got it. Yep.
I can't believe you even started with
in my head, I'm saying, I didn't say nothing to him.
Okay.
In my head, I'm saying all this. Then I go tutor in the afternoon, and I got a fourth grader talking about little black boy. He said, yeah, did you know yesterday was vote day? I voted for that guy. Not that woman, that guy. What's his name? Trump. Yeah. Me and my dad, we voted for Trump. And in my head, I'm like, kid, what? It's gotten to the point where as a fourth grader, like your parents are teaching you this. This is what you're observing. So in the next 15 years, when you become 18, that same thinking's gonna be in place still. So it kind of opened my eyes up to like, yo, like we gotta do a better job, bro, about just spreading knowledge. Like I hate the fact that we have to vote by party versus policy. I'd rather vote for a policy than to vote for a person to enact said policies. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and have like a council that like governs everything, right? But then when it comes to terms of like laws and passing things, approval, like why can't we vote on stuff like that? Versus
to be fair,
versus going for a representative to do what they ultimately want to do from their supporters, their the people that are funding them, like grassroots, like all that stuff. Like it doesn't make any sense to me the way we go about it.
We do vote for policy, but it's just at a local level on these ballots. I mean, really, every 2 years we're voting on policy.
I'm talking about the major stuff that affects it, like the bigger umbrella. I'm talking about something outside of our initial bubble, the one that's overhanging everything else.
And that's why you have representatives, because so many people. So it's like the layers up.
If they could take a vote for president, they could take a vote for, hey, should we go to war? Hey, should we approve billions of dollars of funding to Ukraine?
That's involving too many unqualified people. You can't do that. I'm just saying that's what they would say. That's what I feel power says. That's too much involvement from too many unqualified people.
Yeah, you vote in a representative that represents your wants. And the key is to have...
But are they always representing what we want, though?
For the most part.
I mean, they get in, and they get in with votes and money. I think it's the money part is what...
In the relationship,
what messes it all up, really. Because you can't just be a good person and run. You gotta. That's why they campaign for all these funds. You know what I'm saying? So it's the money part that keeps, honest representation.
I'm gonna fund this if you. Well, yeah. But then
who's giving the money? That's the.
But where's the interest coming from?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, who's driving? Like, if you think about big tobacco, big pharmaceutical, like,
lobbyists and whatnot.
Yeah, all that. So it's, I definitely, I didn't even watch no coverage. I didn't watch any coverage last night. I literally woke up this morning.
I just looked at the stats.
Turned it on and off.
I drove to work. I got to my morning duty spot. One of the other teachers walked up. I was like, hey, man, who won last night? Oh, Trump did. Them Mexicans, bro, I promise, bro, them the one, they fucked it up. Them and white women. That's why I can't stand them. Motherfucker. God damn. So he went off. Oh, boy went off, bro. And every little kid that walked past, wherever their nationality was, I bet you it was their mamas that did it. They did it. I'm like, bro, you gotta relax. You gotta relax, dog. Gotta chill, dog. But yeah, that's how I found out. I found out this morning from a fellow. I figured that was gonna happen, but I didn't realize he beat her that bad in terms of electoral, and everything else. Like I wasn't expecting that. So
I'm surprised how quietly the defeat went. I definitely thought it was going to be a recount involved, and it was the boxes that were burnt in Georgia and all this other stuff. So I definitely felt it was going to be some kind of action. So I'm surprised that it's already genuinely over. Like, that's kind of wild to me.
Now, what's going to be funny is what's going to happen come January 6th. Are you going to have a repeat? And if it were, no, let me not say I don't think it's going to happen. But let's say January 6th repeats itself. But this time it's against Trump. What do you think happens amongst the fallout? What would happen to those people that maybe...
I don't think it's too late for them to do that in the same fashion that it was done last time.
What I'm saying, if it did...
Answer your question. Hold on. I said I think it's too late for them to do that in the same fashion that it was done last time. If they tried it, I think it would be quelled pretty quickly.
What do you mean by quelled? Like suppression, fire suppression.
Quelled. Whatever quelled is going to take.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Because they're not going to let that happen again. They got away with it last time because it was a shocker.
Was it, though? Was it a shocker?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think they expected them motherfuckers to storm the Capitol. Not like they did, bro. That was wild. That was absolutely wild.
Mm-hmm.
Evidently, there were. Okay. But yeah,
Bro, that turkey sandwich looked good.
it did, didn't it? The meat looked juicy.
I'm not messing with Arby's though.
Oh, you crazy.
Hey, man. Hey. You know what time it is. You know I'm a
Yeah,
big
we knew.
supporter of Arby's.
Stop the
I
blasphemy.
knew Mr. Meats was
Mr.
over here
Meat,
was gonna say
man.
something.
Hey.
We have the meat.
meats.
Ryan, you like Arby's?
Sir.
I do. I like Arby's
Oh,
fries.
that's crazy.
I
Ain't
like
nothing wrong with Arby's, bro.
They cheesesteaks go fed.
Bro,
They
fire.
have these cherry turnovers and apple turnovers. They're pretty good.
And you know what, Ray? Because you already said you don't like it because your mom ran into the ground, right?
No.
I thought that was... Oh, your dad ran into the ground.
No, I was hanging out with a friend. I was spending the night at his house. There was a kid at my dad's church, and his dad was a minister. So we were hanging out, and, you know, we was in the mall. It's like, all right, we're going to stop and eat. And we stopped at Arby's.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave us, like, some ham and cheese. And I hate ham and cheese. And so I was like, no, I'm good on Arby's. I will never come back here again. And that was
Okay.
like early 2000s, bro. So it was a long time ago.
Hey, man, it's not
I
our
hate ham and
fault.
cheese, bro.
It's not our fault that you didn't have, authority over your
I
order.
did not.
That's not our
What do you
Arby's
normally
fault,
get
bro.
at Arby's?
Oh, bro, I'm versatile. The burgers are good. The gyros are good. Because I actually love gyros.
Mr. Meats.
So it's very convenient that, that's a spot that I don't have to question. Like, hey, this is a quality fast food gyro. You know what I'm saying? The salads are actually really good. Like you said, the fries, the brisket sandwich. Hey, man.
I don't think I've ever had a sandwich from there. I always get like when I was going, I was getting like their breakfast.
I never had their breakfast.
Yeah, we would get their breakfast all the time. But I like, I'm a snacker, so I like give me a side of fries and some cheese sticks, and I'm good.
Yeah, man. Arby's is great. They're very sparse. I used to be like, man, I can't believe they open. Who the hell go to Arby's? Then I had to like, yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all,
I used to say
that's
that
blasphemy.
about. I used to say that about Dairy Queen.
Oh, Dairy Queen ain't never been nasty.
I was saying,
You
nothing
a
wrong
lie.
with Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen ain't never been
Dairy
nasty.
Queen was a regular stop for
Never
my
been
fam.
nasty. Boy, making that trip to Austin with my dad, stopped getting a blizzard.
I'm about to
and
say,
a meal.
Okay,
the Blizzards
the
by
Blizzard
themselves.
is probably the best thing there.
That's
But they burgers are not that great.
Hey, bro, they
not
are
bad.
an
The
ice
best,
cream
the best thing they
joint.
have are the steak fingers.
That's the best thing
That's
to
the
you,
best
bro?
thing they got, bro.
Bro, their burgers are good.
Wow.
I don't like them.
Why you don't like them, bro?
I don't like the taste of it.
We want to talk about nasty burgers. Y'all two, in my head, are the biggest offenders with Jack in the Box. I'm sorry,
they're-
I don't like they patties, bro.
Their burgers are not that great. They taste like plastic, but it's right across the street. Ain't gotta go far.
See, I
I
can
don't
take
know.
that if it's convenient, but
I'm not a big fan of their burgers either. I like their chicken strips and their chicken sandwiches, but their burgers,
the spicy strips go fit.
The burgers aren't bad, bro.
I used to love like the ultimate cheeseburger, but once you branch out, bro, I don't know, it's something.
But the old school ultimate cheeseburgers used to slap, bro.
It's something
It used to-
different.
It used to come in that that foil paper, and you unwrap it, it would come out all
Because you're missing the
cheesy.
lettuce and tomatoes.
Oh no, bro. No, bro.
No, we had the original.
The
They didn't
original-
have that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That,
I know
that
the original
used
don't
to-
have it. I'm saying I added some tomatoes to mine. Make it a real burger.
Now their sourdough burgers, I do like the sourdough.
I used to mess with the sourdough. Sourdough
Damn,
Jack.
that's good, bro.
I do like the sourdough. You ever
It's
had that
just-
chicken teriyaki bowl?
No,
I used to get that.
really,
Yeah.
I never had faith in that for them.
Yep. I used to get that when I was trying to eat better. I'm like, oh, give me the chicken teriyaki bowl.
Man, we talking about chicken so much, man. I just had to give Chicken Plus nice little shout out, man.
Hey.
Hit them up on Halloween, like literally on Halloween. Yeah, cause we went to the Children's Museum. So shout out to them too. That was a nice little family event. You know what I'm saying, really, it's actually really, really nice in there. Like,
Was it spooky?
not at all, not even a little bit, but it was fun though. Like, I don't know, me and Jasmine, we were just nerding out. Like, it's a little game where they give you hints and you got to guess the element, and we was tearing that shit up.
Did y'all get them right though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it multiple choice?
No, it was not. They literally had blocks of the elements, so you had to find the element. You had to know what it was because it only has a symbol, no name.
Oh,
Yeah. It was deep, bro.
tricky.
Yeah, but I mean, it was cool. Like the first one was obviously iron. You know, it went to sulfur, hydrogen. You know, it was easy stuff. But yeah, it was fun, bro. But yeah, Chicken Plus. I mean, it's greasy, but it's good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little grease.
All right, man. Speaking of greasy,
What else Trump do? No.
I was gonna talk about that boy Penguin.
Oh, that's right. Can't talk about Penguin tonight. Oof. Cause you seen it, right, Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That was so. First off, cause we left out with the cliffhanger, and I know we had all put in our thoughts. We were like half right. It's like everybody get a half point, cause she actually didn't kill neither one of them.
Well, I didn't think she would.
I thought she would.
Okay, Ryan was.
I thought she would.
Cause I was like I agreed, but I figured Penguin would kill Victor already for the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, it was trying to figure out how they were going to explain. Well, I guess he did leave the door unlocked because in the scene the door frame was broken off. So maybe he didn't leave the door unlocked. And then I had said they're not going to kill Penguin or his mom because they want him to stop his operations first.
Right.
Yeah.
You was spot on with that.
Yeah, so he just happened to kill Sal in this episode, which I didn't see coming. Well,
He technically didn't even kill him.
Sal died.
Yeah, that was wild.
Had a heart attack.
But that was funny. I said it right when they got on the bus. I was like, "Watch, you gonna have like a heart attack or something."
Really?
And sure enough, this nigga.
How
right.
could you possibly call that shit?
I don't know, bro. I was like, this man old. He moving around a lot. Cause like he was breathing heavy. I'm like, he about to see the Lord. And it was even crazier was people were gonna stand over him and start talking to him like the man was like really responding to him, and then had the nerve to like pull off 15 shots right into his body. I was like, bro, he is sick. But can we please talk about this backstory?
Hold on. I want to talk about. Okay, well, never mind. Yes, we can, because it kind of feeds into it. I want to talk about his mama.
Yeah, let's talk about it. How you feel about his backstory?
That's what I said. Speaking of greasy, that
it's a sticky.
I was telling Daniel from the moment he closed that door in the sewer to the moment it came back to present day, my mouth was wide open.
Why, bro? We were like,
I was like,
did that just happen?
Yeah, had ample time to say something.
I was like, oh, he really not gonna say nothing. He not gonna go back.
He thought he was gonna go back with it, bro. He's committed, and it all started when he was like, "Hey, ma." Hey, ma.
He played that shit perfect.
Perfect, bro. He looked just like him.
That was a perfect little Penguin.
Perfect casting. He like, hey,
Yes.
ma, let's, got some time for me? She's like, nah, nigga, I ain't got no time for you, basically. And then the other two boys run in. They knocking her stuff over, interrupting her time. And she don't even get mad.
She chases.
She chases and starts playing with him. And he's taking it back.
Yep.
And
like,
you can see
I
it
can't
on his
run
face.
like
He was
that.
like, oh, fuck. Oh, I can't stand that.
Mm-hmm.
I want what they got.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon he got pissed off enough when they told him to come down because they knew he had a bad foot. So they probably used to fuck with him all the time.
I really don't feel like they meant that maliciously, bro.
They had to, bro.
They knew he couldn't get down there, bro.
They knew he couldn't get down there. Because if I had a brother who had a lump foot and I was a kid, I would do that. Just out of fun.
It wasn't
Just
like they were
just
two.
messing with him.
It wasn't like there was two younger brothers either. Like
Right. You had one older.
older
one
and
older.
one younger. So like,
that older brother knew for sure.
and they play
good
flashlight tag. It ain't nothing like it's new. Like they,
Right.
you want to go play? Yeah,
they
let's
were
go.
supposed to stay in that train station. They weren't even supposed to be down there. They was messing with him. And he
So
snapped.
at that point, he's like, you know what? I can't stand them. Clink. Let me see you get out now.
I'm gonna go get that tonight.
And he walked out. I was like, yo. This whole time I'm thinking it was like he made it seem like it was a tragic accident. No. You killed your own brother because you in love with your mama.
Yep.
That Oedipus complex.
And I was wondering how she, because the last scene of the flashback, we never got to see a reaction from her. She just watching the movie with him chilling, like, I guess they'll come back later. So I was like, dang, she really just about to go for this? But you could see, like,
Well, she picks it back up though. Whenever she was talking to
Exactly, Sophia.
yeah, and she had like a
She
dementia
spazzed
moment.
out.
Yeah, it's like, where's my son? I know they're out there.
It's raining.
And
They're
then
probably soaking wet.
And that's when Sophia put two and two together. It was like, I think Oswald has something to do with it. But it just goes to show you like how villains are born. It's not like one tragic incident happens and they become this. It's who they are from the jump. Like, who's evil enough, or who thinks of killing their own brother so they can have a closer relationship with their mother at that age, and is okay with it. I mean, you saw him trying to be a gangster. He's like, yeah, I know what it is. It's a gangster. Hey, yo, Rex, what's up? I'm here, Like,
Hey, yo, Rex, good to see you.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's really trying to play the part.
right.
He's
Man.
a gangster.
Hey, in the
how much
words of
money
King
he give you?
Kendrick, once a lane, always a lane.
Yeah, Drake, you a lame, bro. Trying
he
to
was
come at
just-
DeMar DeRozan, bro. You whack, you lame, bro. You so corny, but you make good music. Still lame. Yeah, that was a little excerpt.
Dang.
I was to say that was deep.
Yeah, nah, I mean,
What does OVO stand for? The other vaginal option?
But yeah, man.
yeah, dog. I
Penguin was a slime ball.
absolutely. It was so good, bro. 30 minutes into it, I was like, damn, this is a long ass episode. He put it on pause. I was like, oh, this is like the regular time. That's how.
I felt like it wasn't that, like it couldn't possibly be more left. It's like, I was about to cut.
There's more. There's more. Like when Sophia put, like, she was like, I've been playing by, the men's rules. Like, I got to play outside the rules. And when I saw she wasn't in the car, I was like, oh, she bombed that mud. Old boy jumped out that car. I was like, oh, it's a bomb.
All right, I got to call Cap on that now. Because you said, did he kill the mama? You was guessing. I was like, it's a bomb. He was like, did he kill the mom? The mom was like, nah, she not in there. It's a bomb. And then I was like, see, told you.
Did I say that?
Yeah. You was trying to figure out what was going on. But I was pretty sure it was a bomb.
No, I said it's a bomb. You said, no, they killed his mom.
No, that's not. I didn't think that at all.
You didn't say that?
No.
I could have sworn that was you.
I was sticking hard to my prediction from the last recording that they weren't going to kill his mom because they want him to shut down his operation. But now I was like, well, she already blew it up, so now what does she want?
What's even crazier is the fact that explosion was that large. It affected the city, like, for real. So now, are they going to garner more attention from law enforcement or whatever the case may be?
Or the Cape Crusader, perhaps.
You know what I'm saying? Is he going to make an appearance at the end? What happened to Victor after the explosion? They didn't really show that.
Right.
He just know that Victor was gone to go gather up the crew.
Yeah, he was gone. He wasn't even there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he was there.
No,
So-
he wasn't. Because remember, he sent them away in the house.
And he
They never
called
linked back
him
up again.
And could get a hold of him.
Yeah, they never linked back up again. I think that's what's gonna get Penguin out of this situation. Whoever Vic gonna have to say today. That's what's gonna be.
He gonna have to do something because it's looking bad right now. Because Sophia has no conscience.
Oh yeah, she want him to suffer now. That's what I think it's about now.
What?
That she wants him to suffer.
Well, what do you think she's gonna do to him?
She want to kill. So I think she want to be on the supervillain shit. She want to kill his mama right in front of him, type stuff. Cause otherwise she could have sent the body in the van. You know what I'm saying? She want to take her out right in front of him, then take him out. I feel like that's what she on. Cause what else could, like y'all said, what else could she want? The operation is
Maybe
gone.
she wants him. Maybe she wants Oz to confess to killing the brothers in front of the mom.
Oh, that's good.
To break her heart.
I think you got it. I think you got it.
That's a good one.
That is a hella good one.
I love that.
In a twisted way. Having him at gunpoint. Either you tell her the truth or I kill her. Type deal.
But
Gets
then,
better.
You know? Like,
then we go back to then I go back to my
Right,
my
because
question
she
last
asked,
week.
she
Like,
asked him to kill him.
what if Penguin's staying 10 toes? Like, do it.
Yeah.
But it don't seem like it. The way he been acting.
yeah.
don't.
No, because he really loves his mom. He's putting him in front.
Yeah, the backstory makes
The backstory makes
takes that
perfect
out.
sense.
Yeah.
He's gonna do whatever it takes. He's dead serious. But since mom said kill me, yeah, I don't know. It could be very, very, very different.
Also, I kind of understand his affinity for his mom. And because of that, after the brothers died and she went through what she was going through, and then they went out dancing, and she was like, I need you to provide me the life, Oswald. I need you to do it because I deserve it.
I've been through too much shit.
Yeah, I think that really got to him.
And that fucked it up even more.
Man, if you're gonna be in the rowdy section, you got to be rowdy.
You know, you see that?
You saw that lady? She was just standing there looking. That's why he made it, because you wasn't rowdy. He was looking at you. He was locked in. Anyway.
This is a close game.
But yeah, man.
Going in half anyway.
Can't wait for Sunday.
Season finale.
Season finale.
Yep. A new episode of From's gonna come out Sunday as well. I just watched Sunday's episode.
That shit's crazy.
You finally in?
Yes, I put him on the first
I
episode
watched
the
the
other day.
first episode.
Bless. So are you addicted?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I gotta sign up. Well, I haven't been able to watch really anything but Netflix
And that's right. That was the whole thing.
yeah. Now that I got my card in today, I can go back to being good. But no, I have thoughts, but I'm gonna continue watching.
No, sure.
I'm about to say, I definitely want to hear what you thinking.
Is this like a you ever watch Once Upon a Time?
Once Upon a Time.
Yes, it's a story about I want to say Snow White. They came on ABC.
Bro, are you talking about that 3 tape long special? Or maybe it was 2 tapes. Okay.
It's a TV show.
Oh.
TV show.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. I heard of it, but I didn't watch it though.
Okay, well, it's a town where the storybook characters come to real life. Called something land, Wonderland, Neverland, something, whatever it is. But it's a small town. But if you happen to cross this town, you can never leave. And it's the same thing that happens every day. So nobody can leave. Everybody's memory is janked up. Right? So they're trying to figure out how to break out of this. Turns out the Wicked Witch of the witch put a curse on the town. Whoop-de-whoop. Okay? So I'm thinking From is similar to that, where you got this area where either they're stuck in limbo or in hell, and they're having to experience life in this particular town. Similar to how Lost was, or how Manifest. It's one of those type shows. That's what I'm getting.
See, so I can definitely see how you come there. But only from the vantage point of knowing of those shows, but not really watching those shows. Like I never got into Lost. I heard about Manifest, checked out like the first episode, but never went back. Never saw Once Upon a Time. But the premise that you gave,
very basic.
Yeah, seems close enough. I mean, we don't. So far, I don't know of anyone that's in control. Ray might know more, cause like
I know a lot more.
Yeah, he's current. I'm in season 2, like near the end of season 2. And then, yeah, but I would say this: I don't watch it thinking they're gonna figure shit out, cause that don't seem to be the key
case
to this show.
Yeah.
Like they just fucking
this is survival.
Yeah, bro.
This is all about survival.
Yeah,
What
and
tripped me out is
they suck ass at figuring shit out.
What am I trying to say? When it comes to trying to figure shit out, they get relatively in the area, but still nowhere close. It's actually sickening.
Yeah, okay, so that's a repeating pattern. But
yes, like they're moving closer and closer now. But like even as they move closer, it's still like they still move far back. It's like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
It's a detail that I want to ask you about, Ray, but it's like it's too much. But I guess this is the part in season 2 where you was like, what the hell? Like seriously, what the hell? Yeah, I'm there. And what the hell, bro? Like it's crazy. It gets crazy, bro.
With them sleeping?
I was trying not to say that.
I mean,
but yes, that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That it's blowing my mind.
What doesn't make sense to me is why did they put down the tire tracks? Like why fuck up the tires? Like you can always use that. You can always use the car. Is it to stop people from going insane? It
actually they explained it perfectly, or at least. Or maybe I put it together perfectly. But it's like at the rate somebody going, because it's not that every time, but they don't want you or to like
hit somebody.
Like that's their protocol to make sure everything go calm or whatever. They don't want you out in the woods at night. They don't want there to be an accident where they got to go out there.
But why would they care? Like you die, you die. Like you don't want to listen, you die.
Hey man, they got a protocol and they try to help everybody as best they can.
I want to see.
Which is funny because, well, like you never get to see the correct protocol, or at least I haven't. But
well, yeah, you got the house at the top, and then the regular town. I think they gotta do 2 different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a way.
You got colony house and you have town.
Yeah. Evidently, there's some beef between the son and.
You'll find out why.
Yeah, it's spicy.
That boy always got beef with his kid. He had beef with his kid and lost. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it is a amazing ride. I've actually been enjoying the Lincoln Lawyer series on Netflix.
Oh, about the lawyers?
Yeah, well, one lawyer, but yeah. This is actually very good. Nice little overarching story.
Lincoln Lawyer or Suits?
No, Lincoln Lawyer. I haven't gotten back into Suits.
I'm asking Lincoln Lawyer or Suits.
Oh, which one is better?
Yeah.
It used to be Suits, bro. Right now, I'm in a rut with Suits, right? Because I'm in the last season of the original set of seasons. So I've been unable to finish it because it's not the same energy, because the front man and Meghan Markle's character both leave the show during, before that. And it's not the same energy. So it's been hard to finish. But yeah, at one point and for a good run, it was definitely Suits. But Suits was actually got a little too predictable. Like even when the front man was still there, it was just kind of a cycle of the same issue, just getting bigger. This one, at least we get different overarching storylines. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yeah. So I would actually give Lincoln Lawyer. It's also a shorter watch. So yeah, I would give it a try.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. Anything else we got on the Trump situation? Any predictions we have for the next 4 years, man?
I haven't even thought that far ahead, to be honest.
Y'all think we're gonna have a legit? Like, do you guys think anything from Project 2025?
Yes,
You think that's all gonna come to be?
I think some of it is.
No.
Why you say no, Ray?
That's not directly linked to Trump. That's just people who support him.
Yeah, I think so. I think some of it he's going to try to do, like defunding education.
Trump said a lot of stuff last time to get elected that he did not do.
He did do some. He didn't do others.
The radical stuff he didn't do. What did he do radical? We do.
They overturned Roe versus Wade.
That's pretty radical.
Okay.
The whole abortion thing.
That's all. That's
Roe
1
versus
point.
Wade.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's 1 point.
Like,
I mean, but yeah, that's already done. That's one thing that was on. Was on there.
yeah, like that's. I don't know. It's pretty radical to me. But we'll see. This whole immunity to police. I'm curious to see how that comes and plays out. If that really comes to pass.
I know one thing. Probably the only thing that I heard, as far as his policies that I would unfortunately look forward to, whatever, is that he wants to write in the policy for tips and overtime to be untaxed. So, hey, we'll see if you at least do that.
Then companies just gonna be stingy on overtime.
I mean, they would have no reason to be stingy. It's gonna be the same situation as it's ever been, but just, hey,
The government doesn't get anything.
right.
Oh, true.
And I mean, like, and honestly, it's a lot of people that's not even gonna make a difference. Like, I know I had a job specifically where if I timed I would time my what you call it, dependence, whatever, with my OT. Like, oh, I know I'm getting like 20 something hours of OT. Yeah, run them dependents up to 15 for me, please.
What are
Right,
dependents?
and set it back, huh?
What are dependents?
So, like in your HR system, right? Like if you put in that you have all these dependents or whatever, it's going to just automatically calculate that. Oh, okay, let's not take out this much, this many taxes in your check.
Kids, so.
Yeah, but you want the correct number so you don't owe.
Yeah,
But you can temporarily, like for some overtime, raise it, bump it up so they don't take it out, and then put it back. Like you plan out your overtime. Some people live like that, for real.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like in the call center culture, it's a thing because it's very specific windows of overtime in the first
something
place.
else. I don't know if it was his or Kamala's, but with employers matching 401k percentages for your what you put into like your retirement account, a lot of companies match it sometimes, whether 4%, 6%, whatever the case is. But supposedly it's supposed to be taking that away, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look that back up. Gotta look it back up. But I did come across that one time.
That would be wild.
And I was like, oh, that sucks.
For sure.
This was a good one.
No sports updates real quick. I want to talk about Fred VanVleet. Or
I'm reserving until we get to about the 10-15 game mark
That's fair.
before I go off.
That's fair, but
I'm trying.
They play well this week.
They played very well this week. Wade mentioned us on the NBA The Jump today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chennai. Wendy gave his top 5 teams in the West, and Chennai was like, "Did you at least give my Rockets some consideration?" Wendy said, "Believe it or not, yes, the Rockets were definitely part of this consideration for top 5, but they fall right outside of that. They did beat Dallas. They are playing very well. They do have, and they did a matchup of the day was us versus the Spurs, and they did a feature on Alpi where Perk went up to the big screen and was like, "This man here,
Oh, yeah, I gotta watch that.
this man here is baby Jokic. He put in that footwork, couple of crab dribbles, up and under, barbecue chicken alert."
Yeah, you gotta put that on.
So, and I'm sitting here screaming in my head as a fan, like, they're finally talking about us. And then not 2 minutes later, Chanae turns to the camera and says, "You hear that, Rockets fans? They're finally talking about us. Yes, we finally got us one." And Perk was like, "Yeah, man, I was at the game courtside Monday when they beat the Knicks, and they put it on them." So yeah, that's another young team that's really coming out making a statement. So yeah, they got a whole segment, bro.
Sick.
Made me excited,
Rockets, man.
because we don't ever get segments ever. That's why the Lakers lost tonight. Hey, I did want to shout out John Morant. He is acting ignorant.
Ignorant. I thought about me. I knew it.
Ignorant.
Spent a whole year off. He's gonna come back on a tear.
He acting.
So I said, watch out for Memphis.
He acting ignorant. Sheesh. But yeah, man, that's all that I got for today.
Okay.
About them Texans, man, we ain't made no trades at the deadline. Feel like our O line needs some work.
We signed a couple of linemen.
Did we?
Yeah, we signed one from the practice squad. There are talks about bringing I think his name is Lyle Collins. He retired last year, but he's talking about coming back. He used to play for the Cowboys when the Cowboys had that really, really, really good offensive line. So they brought in a couple of offensive linemen, but no major trades, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with. We get Nico back. Diggs is out for the year, but I think we'll be okay with Nico coming back and with Mixon being healthy and us having some time to retool our offensive line. So I think we got some working there. We had a longer week too with us playing Thursday night football, so probably able to get into the film room, get everybody get healed up. So looking forward to the game against the Detroit Lions. We win that game, that's a statement game. We win that. We wearing the battle red, they're wearing the Detroit steel blue. It's gonna be cripping blood up in there.
Wow.
So yeah,
We do not endorse gang violence.
so
Wow.
don't move. But yeah,
Are we doing gears tonight?
Hey. Feel like it's only right.
grinding my gears. Can I go first, please?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
I hate people with little man complex. You don't have to show out to demand respect from me. Just be yourself, take care of your business, and we good. But when you start trying to, try to exert power in a way to demand respect, I lose all respect for you. We had, yesterday was off for the kids, but we had in-service for teachers. And we had a 3-hour lunch between 10 and 1. Ask me what we did from the time we got there till lunch.
Nothing.
We sat in the cafeteria for 2 hours and talked about a tardy policy that we should be upholding as teachers, but you decided to stop doing after the second week of school as the principal. But now it's our job to reinstate this. Okay, all right, cool. 2 hours. And so that November 5th was the day of voting day, right? So instead of just letting people off to go vote, he says, well, we have our own polling location here, so you don't have to leave. You can stay right here, and I've given you enough time to do that. But we'll have another session at 1. Bro, why do we need a 3-hour lunch if we're going to have another? Let's just do the session now and then be done with the day. No, I have to do things my way and do things really dumb and backwards. So instead of commanding respect from your employees or building that relationship, all you doing is driving a wedge and making them not like you or have you in no support. So yeah, that grinds my gears. People in position that don't know how to correctly use power or leverage power to get things done or do things.
Well said, man. I understand. I definitely understand.
Then to make us oh man, so they got on him. So now he's getting on us. So now he's tiering every teacher in the school. And depending on how you get tiered, you're gonna have instructional specialists come into your room to help you teach.
And what's that supposed to accomplish?
So we're now a tier 3 school, which is bad. And so he's under the gun, and now everybody else is under the gun. So you know how that is.
Understood, man.
But yeah.
Well, if that, it grinds my gears, man. So, I work in IT support. So, I'm just really used to our systems as I should. I know what it is. I can just hear a few things and know exactly what's going on. So my thing is, when I ask you what's going on, and then you tell me, and I'm giving you the steps to fix it, and then you're like, well, don't you need to get into my computer? If I didn't say I need to get into your computer, then I don't need to get into your computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go to your mechanic and you be like, hey, I got this issue. When they say you pop the hood, you pop the hood. When they say, hey, can you drive right here for me, pull up, stop right here so I can get to your oil pan, you follow those instructions, right? So all I'm saying is, hey, man, this can actually be a lot faster. Because some people, I don't even want to, like, starting the process of getting control of your computer is actually going to take longer than me just telling you exactly how to do it. Like, I'm going to have to fix other stuff just so I can get control of your computer sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I am very efficient in my job. And I'm not going to lead you nowhere technical whatsoever if I can help it, because all that's going to do is make my life hard. If I'm giving you instructions, that means it's so easy. I could trust my son to do it if he get better, a little better talking and everything. But you know what I'm saying, just very, very, very low effort. So just follow instructions. Don't just look for help and somebody to just take you all the way from A to C. Sometimes you gotta, the doctor be like, hey, can you take a deep breath for me? Just simple stuff. I'm not gonna lead you nowhere.
Don't you need to open my chest?
Exactly. So that's what grinds my gears, man.
My grind gears is kind of short, but it's 2-part. What grinds my gears is white men and women and Latino men and women who voted for Trump.
I thought that was gonna be Ryan.
If you did and you know me, I still love you. You know what I'm saying? But you grind my gears. Also, what grinds my gears is the rhetoric on Twitter that black men were to blame for this election going to Trump. Exit polls clearly show that black men voted the same way they always have voted, which is Democrat. And that
in the same numbers. Right.
And the true perpetrators of the Republican vote are white men and women and Latino men and women. So yeah, that's what grinds my gears. Welcome to the next 4 years of hell. All right, y'all. Well, that's all we got for the Coast special post-election episode. We talked about Will Trump being in office and what that means for us. Talked about Penguin and everything in between. So, till next time, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.